to play. We come out to play. We waiting again.
It's going right at us, boy.
We come out to play. Passion in me soul, what a beautiful day. fry breadfruit. Breadfruit, breadfruit, roast breadfruit, 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 fry breadfruit. Breadfruit, roast breadfruit, fry breadfruit. Breadfruit, breadfruit, roast breadfruit, fry breadfruit. Breadfruit, breadfruit, roast breadfruit, fry breadfruit. Breadfruit, breadfruit.
System.
Live around too. Call me friend, say me friend come me crew. Round the bend, say me go on avenue. Me and me friend them a wild like so. What you know about me? Love to cut and me love party. One thing say me mama told me, all I do just if you're heading up to the mountains, I'll be there. Hey, you're jumping up to the clouds, and up in the air, and up in the air. I'll be there. wrong too. Call me friends and me friend come me crew. Wrong the Benz and me go on avenue. Me and me friend them a why like so. What you know about me? Love tougher than me love party. One thing that me mama told me, all I do just if you're heading up to the mountains, I'll be there. Hey, you're jumping up to the clouds. And up in the air, and up in the air, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. And up in the air, and up in the air, I'll be there. And up in the air. We only got one life to live. Live.
System.
Live around too. Call me friends and me friend come me crew. Round the Benz and me go on avenue. Me and me friend them a why like so. What you know about me? Love tougher than me love party. One thing that me mama told me, all I do just if you're heading up to the mountain.
System.
to play, to pay.
So when I reach on the pitch, feel like I in heaven. Big up the teams in the big Super 7. Healthy the ball like I handle the pace. Step in the crease, only 6 in the place. We come out to have a good time now. Bring all your friends and enjoy the line now. When you hear the horn, just know you can't test me. The 6 in the place. Them can't handle the pace. The 6 in the place. like I in heaven. Big up the teams in the big Super 7. Healthy the ball like I handle the pace. Step in the crease, only 6 in the place. We come out to have a good time now. Bring all your friends and enjoy the line now. When you hear the horn, just know you can't test me. The 6 in the place. Them can't handle the pace. The 6 in the place. And them can't handle the pace.
come out to play. We come out to play, to play. We come out to play. Yeah, we waiting all day. Yeah, we come out to play. 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 We waiting all day. Yeah, we come out to play. Passion in me soul, what a beautiful day. Everybody gearing up, yeah, right now we ready. Nothing else could have me feeling this way. It's only this game, only this game. We ready to go. We feeling on low. We ready to go. We feeling on low. We batting up, so we ready to go. We come out to play. We come out to play. We come out to play. To play.
So when I reach on the pitch, feel like I in heaven. Big up the teams in the big Super 7. Pelting the ball like I handle the pace. Step in the crease, only 6 in the place. We come out to have a good time now. Bring all your friends and enjoy the line now. When you're heading on, just know you can't test me. The 6 in the place. Them can't handle the pace. The 6 in the place. And them can't handle the pace. We
come out to play. We come out to play. We come out to play. To play. We come out to play. Yeah, we waiting all day. Yeah, we come out to play. 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 We waiting all day.
Yeah. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Okay, folks, so we're about to get on with tonight's first game. And that's a matchup between Frontline and the Flavorite Boundary Road Boys. The Flavorite Boundary Road Boys, 2 men short. So by default, Frontline winning the toss and inserting the Flavorite Boundary Road team to bat first. So just a correction there, folks. The Flavorite Boundary Road Boys won the toss and they are in the wicket. They are batting first. Frontline was the team with 2 short players. So first delivery there, just delivered. So over number 2 about to begin. Akim Chandler with number 12 on his back. And he'll be coming from the western end of the grounds. And Chandler coming into Shivnanan. Dangerous batsman on a good day. So this is the second day here at the Four Roads Recreational Grounds, folks. Game number 2. Yesterday, the opening ceremony. So Chandler into Shivnanan now. Left-handed Chandler. Shivnanan just getting himself a single there, and that score moving on up to 8. So Chandler into Ramcharan here now, driving that ball straight back to Chandler. Unable to score, so that's 2 balls here delivered now in Chandler's over. Remember, this is the second over. Oh, and what a wayward delivery there by Chandler. Wide delivery signaled by the umpire. And that takes the score on now to 9. And 9 without lost here in over number 2. Ramcharan there, that one just bouncing off of his toes, picking up a leg by there, signaled by the umpire, as we see patrons just now starting to stroll in all around the grounds. A special good evening to all our viewers online and all the patrons around the Four Roads Recreational Grounds. Remember, this is a Frontline versus the Flavorite Boundary Road boys. Chandler into Shivnanan here now. Shivnanan making contact. And that one goes down to a number 8 there in the long on position. And just picking up a single there. Score now moving into double figures. That's 10. 10 without loss. Over number 2. 11, my mistake. So another leg by there, signaled by the umpire. The scoreboard ticking on now to 12. 12 without loss. Just one more legal delivery remaining here in Chandler's over. And this is over number 2, folks. Remember, the Boundary Road boys winning the toss, and they elected to bat first. Thank you, Director. So a wide ball there delivered by Chandler. So score moving on to 13 as he comes in here with his final legal delivery. And Shivnanan taking that on the body. Could be a chance of a run out. No. So at the end of over number 2, the score 14 without loss. And we're going into over number 3. 14.
Ready fire, yeah, any only time. Hey, you want the chocolate to start, eh?
So this is over number 3 about to begin here, folks. The gentleman with the ball in hand, Tinto, for the Frontline team. He comes into Shivnanan, a big heave there by Shivnanan at that ball there. Down the leg side, a wide ball signal there by the umpire. So Tinto into Shivnanan once again. Another wayward delivery, and that should be another wide. So 2 additional runs on the board, and not yet a legal delivery here by Tinto. So Keenan Tinto for yet a 3rd and consecutive wide delivery. He should think about changing his approach, and yes, he does. He's going to now come around the wicket as his skipper Colin comes across to have a little chat with him. So Colin Roberts, the skipper of this Frontline team, just having a word with his bowler, changing his approach there. He's now coming around the wicket into Shivnanan. Much better delivery there from Tinto as he's cheered on by his captain and his teammates. First legal delivery of this in the 3rd over. That score now on 17 without loss as Tinto comes into Shivnanan. Shivnanan not being able to make contact. Another dot ball there. So a good comeback there by Tinto as he's cheered on by his teammates. So Tinto once more. Another big swing and a miss there by Shivnanan. So that's after 2 wide deliveries. Tinto with an excellent comeback, bowling 3 dot balls. So Tinto into Shivnanan. Shivnanan making contact. Should only be a run. Yes, so just 1 run there. The fieldsman on the boundary is sending that ball back in quickly. So that score now moving on out to 9-18. So Tinto with 2 more legal deliveries remaining in his over. We want to say a special good night there to DJ Gio, just gracing us with his presence tonight. We know he has a lot of events to play out tonight. So we just happen to fall by the wayside as Tinto comes in again now to Ramcharan, playing that ball straight down the ground, but into the fieldsman's hands. So that's the first wicket there for Frontline. The Boundary Road boys, the Flavorite Boundary Road boys, losing their first wicket. And celebration in the field by the Frontline team. DJ Gio.
Can you lose sweet like sugar? What you put in that baseline? Only raising my pressure. Seeing that sugar wine. Your sweetness only calling me. Only calling me. If I stand up a little closer, would you push it back on me? Getting me hyperactive. It's like I could jump all night. Your sweetness only calling me. Only calling. Now you're gonna get me.
So the first wicket being Tinto into Shivnanan down the leg side. Yes, it is a wide delivery. So Tinto seemingly looking to finish the way he started. So as I was saying, the first wicket there for the Frontline team, Ramcharan being caught straight back. So that's the end of over number 3, folks. The score 20 runs for the loss of 1. As I hand you over to our DJ extraordinaire, the man with the magic, the man of the moment, youngest, most versatile DJ G.
Make some room and give me some space. We are masqueraders. Wind up on me. Right there. Make some room and give me some space. Close your eyes and feel the speed of freedom. Just feel, close your eyes and feel the speed of freedom. Just feel, we are masqueraders. So leave we alone. We are masqueraders.
So just a little mix up there, folks. So the new bowler coming from the western end, Cleavon McPhee, is that correct? Yes, it is. So Cleavon McPhee, he has the ball in hand. The next one on strike, Shivnanan, he's yet to get off. And on the non-strikers end, Ryan Brusco. As Shivnanan makes contact, and that's a big one. That one goes into the river. That's 7 runs.
What we say, we do not have no control, and we're taking over this world. Whenever we come out to play.
So the score now 27 for the loss of 1. As the feet is welcomed by Shivnanan. Big swing and a miss. Swing here by Shivnanan, and he's gone. He's taken behind Captain Roberts, taking a catch from behind. So another wicket there to the Frontline team. They're celebrating. Score 27 now for the loss of 2.
Get the ball, make up, put up the hand. I want to fit a carry on. Celebrate and carry on. I want to fit and carry on. Celebrate and carry on. Yeah. Jump up with the people. Drink rum with the people. Come along with the people. Have fun with the people. Jump up with the people.
Andy Siwa, the new batsman coming in, and he Shivnanan as he was caught behind. And the non-strikers then Ryan Brusco. Batsman for 27 2 with number 4. As we hear shut up on the outside, he's looking for his first wicket as well. As McPhee comes to see with him, and that ball there straight into the left side of Fire Raj Shumana signal. We should go to the legs, and he picks up 4 runs. So Siwa gets off the mark. He picks up first his 4 runs. And that score now moving on to 32. So McPhee into Brusco. A big swing there by Brusco. So that's the end of the fourth over. The score 33 for the loss of 2. Over number 5 coming up in a short.
Blaze, we blazing. Blaze, we blazing. Blaze, we blazing. Party like we on fire. Blaze, we blazing. Na, 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 na. Oh, yeah.
So we see the opening bowler, Dion Pierre. He comes back for his second installment here. And he comes up against Siwa. So Siwa will be facing Pierre. Brusco on the non-striker's end. Remember that score 33 for the loss of 2. As Pierre comes into Siwa. Siwa making contact. Oh, and the misfield there by the fieldsman. So Siwa picks up 4 runs, and that score moving on to 37 now for the loss of 2. Oh, what a catch there by that fieldsman. Yes, and he's sent by the umpire. So some excellent fielding there by the frontline team, picking up their 3rd wicket. Duckman still yet to get off the mark. But nevertheless, he's on the grounds and he's having a time.
Outdoors, everybody watching we, all the in-laws. I don't want no problems, why you don't leaving? If this thing is long, then I really don't need it. I just want to join the line, drink a rum in paradise, have a good time with my friends, leave me, let me live my life. I want to hold on to y'all and jam up the bump. I just want to have some fun, but girl, stand down. She always is out on the road.
Sahadio, the new batsman. Places Siwa, and he will get off the mark. The big edge, he picks up 4 runs. That score now moving on to 41 for the loss of 3. Lots of spaces in the field. Remember, the front line team feeling too short. The skipper Robert Tager just making adjustments in his field. So Brusco on strike now as Pierre comes in, the right-handed Pierre. And Brusco playing all over that delivery. So that score 42 for the loss of 3. Pierre with just 1 more legal delivery remaining. As Pierre comes into Brusco. Brusco taking that on the ties, chance of a run out. Could it be? Yes, and the umpire sends him, so Brusco makes his way back to the dugout. He is not stopping, and Frontline celebrating for yet another wicket. And I'm not seeing the Duckman as Brusco has run out for Duck. Duckman seems to be sleeping on himself here this evening. I'll have to have a word with the chairman. I don't think he will get full pay tonight.
I want to see your right hand. Show me all your right hand. Put up your right hand. Show me all your right hand. Your right hand. Trinidad, 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 Trinidad. Where are my people? 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 I cannot understand when I'm in a session. Any vet that I pass in the beginning of Trinidad last. Tell them we don't like that. We go in and fix that.
Was run out for a duck. And the skipper taking the ball, Colin Roberts. He will be bowling this 6th over. And he comes from the western end. So Roberts with his first delivery and a wide one. So Mohammed on strike. Roberts into Mohammed. Mohammed trying that reverse sweep. Unable to make contact with the ball. Remember the score, 43 for the loss of 4. And this is 7 over encounter. As we say goodnight to all the folks around the grounds. Mohammed getting down on his knees there. And he picks up a single, a leg by signal by the umpire. So that's now just ticking on to 44. As Sahadio comes on strike, makes contact, but not being able to get that ball away. So Roberts there just tidying up his over. Roberts into Sahadio. And Sahadio there being run out very, very easily. As Frontline picks up yet another wicket. So that should be wicket number 5. The score 44 now for the loss of 5. As I hand you over to DJ Gio. So Keron Clark, the incoming batsman, as he replaces Sahadio. Roberts is still with 2 more legal deliveries in his over. Excellent shot there played. So excellent shot there played by Clark. And he picks up 4 runs for it. And that score now moving on to 48. So Roberts with his final delivery into Clark. And what a strike there by Clark. He picks up a 4 more. So at the end of over number 6, the score 52 for the loss of 5. The final over coming up. Remember, that's a power play over. So you'll see 7 balls in that over. As I hand you over to the man of the moment, youngest,
pretty. Come show they walk it for me. I guess I'm nothing to say cause you live them look so good like plenty cherry. You lift and you drop it for me. Oh la la mama fit to pity. So you on the road yesterday. The rhythm your waist have like two lele. Cause I must get that taste of that waist mama before I die. Just give me where you never could nobody do.
So the seventh and final over coming up, folks. It seems as though it's Michael McComey with the ball in hand. He'll be delivering the final over here for the Frontline team. Batsman on strike, Muhammad. So McComey into Muhammad with his first delivery. He makes contact. This one goes long, and that goes all the way by the washroom. He gets himself a maximum for that. So the score now moving on to 59 for the loss of 5, as McComey was dispatched there in the food court area. And there should be some more runs. Yes, Muhammad picking up 4 more runs. 4 delivered. And that score now moving 63. So 10 runs coming from McComey's 2 deliveries so far. And this one goes long. Fieldsman there making a meal of that. They come back for 2. Yes, he's in safely. And that takes the score now to 65 for the loss of 5. Still 3 more deliveries remaining here in McComey's over. My mistake, 4 more deliveries. I forgot this is a power play over. So 7 deliveries in this over, the final over. As McComey comes into Muhammad. And a cheeky single being taken there by these 2. And that takes the score on up now to 66. And as we say 66, I have the owner of the 66 store sitting right behind me. Special good night to him. So McComey into Clark. Clark makes a connection, and oh, what a catch there by that fieldsman. Bouncing off of his shoulder. So another wicket here for the Frontline team. That's a 6 wickets down now for the Boundary Road boys. The score still remaining on 66. 2 more deliveries remaining in this here, the final over. So Vijay Sankar coming in there as we saw an excellent catch being taken in the field there. Just a few adjustments being made here by the skipper of the Frontline team. The umpire just sending the non-strikers in. McComey still with the ball in hand. He has number 2 on his back. And yes, that's correct. 2 more deliveries remaining in his over. Score still on 66 for the loss of 6. So if the Flavorite Boundary boys manage to get 4 more runs here in these final 2 balls, the Frontline team will require just about 10 runs per over to walk away with a victory here this evening. So the left-handed Sanka on strike. Makomi coming into him. He changes his approach. He comes around the wicket. Sanka taking that on the tie. And he picks up a single. No leg by signal there by the umpire. So that's 1 run to Sanka. And that score moving on up now to 67. So the final delivery here by Makomi into Muhammad. And Muhammad heaves that one over the breadfruit tree. What a shot there by Muhammad. And at the end of the front lines bowling innings, the score 74 for the loss of 6 as we hit the songs of our champion in the background, DJ Chio. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd like to say top of the evening to each and everyone who has got us at the Fort Williams Recreation Grounds for our second night at the Super Sevens and also our second edition at the Super Sevens. I must give tremendous credit to Adrian Changa, Digicel, Strictly FX, Ricky Ragunanan Group and Company. These guys are all on board with the sponsorship of this tournament. The Ministry of Sport. Not forgetting the huge sponsor Digicel Play. So we see this encounter between Flavorite Bongjiroud and the Frontline team. Frontline. So just a reminder, they need some 76 runs to accumulate a victory. The Frontline team.
They make 75. So therefore they will need 76.
So with ball in hand operating from the eastern end will be Ganesh Lochan. Oh, and we see this one being hit high into the sky. A fielder settles and take an easy catch. We see the fall of the first wicket without a run being accumulated. He goes for a ducker, and there goes the duckman to put him out there. So Ganesh Lochan going with Colin without he troubling the scores or without troubling the scoreboard. Lochan operating from the eastern end. The new batsman will be Mackenzie Lewis. So Lochan right arm wrong into Lewis. Oh, he beats him with that off break. That one pitching and leaving Lewis. So Lochan is really getting some bite there. So Lochan, right arm wrong. Into ball. This one is short. And he swings it down to a short backward square. Ball going straight to the fielder, and I think it's Kapil. Kapil indeed is sporting a number 10 on his back. So they are yet to get off the mark. In his Lochan once more. We see the off breaker. This one just getting some bite and passing over the bills of the batsman. So a really decent over. We're still into the first over. So Lochan, his team's in once more. Quick delivery outside the off stump. So Lewis really struggling to play here. So just a reminder, this will be a sub over. Lochan steams in, and Lochan has been dispatched high and hard over the river. That's 7 of this innings. So I guess the batsman will be telling Lochan, you cannot pitch that length, bunks your friends. I ain't your friends. So Lochan in once more to bowl to Lewis. Another short delivery. This one is hit high into the night sky. Will it be taken? Yes, sir. So Lewis has to go to strike in that mighty six. He goes for 7. The fall of the second wicket. The 7 for 2. So the new batsman will be Joel Raymond. And we have Shivnanan operating from the western end. Yeah, so Shivnanan's team's in once more. We see the attempted reverse paddle being implemented there. No connection being made though, resulting in another dot ball. So a decent over thus far by young Shivnanan. Shivnanan, my friend, for quite some time. Guyanese national is he? As you see a big heave being made here, no connection being made. So Shivnanan right arm over the wicket. And another big heave being made. So really disciplined bowling thus far by Shivnanan. Holding that line outside off stump. As he steams in once more. Oh, and this one has been flicked away. It will get into the ropes. So Shivnanan, I think he went for the Yorker there. And he missed his line. He missed his line and it dispatched over the boundary. 4 runs. Total moves up now to 13.
We only come to shut the place down and make the girl they move the waist now. Them Virgin Island point to play around. Just put your hands them in the game no found. Rock City Bungie Garland came to give the people what they wanted. Also came to get the party started. Plan to keep it going till the morning. Looking forward to feeling your energy. Try not to get lost in my melody. Killing every that's
So the new bowler will be Inol Digil. This seems to be on San Juan side. Most of these players, they hail from the San Juan, Baratara, El Sicura, Rangers area. So Digil starts with a no ball. The signal coming from the umpire. We see the free hit being implemented here. So Digil just going over the line there. Let's see what Lewis does with this delivery. He has a big heave, no connection being made. As here we see the keeper, he's appealing. I don't know what he's appealing for, but the umpire is not interested. So just a one legal delivery thus far.
So the Gale. Oh, this one just taking a deflection off his hand and going down to the long on. Total moves up by one more to some 15. So just a reminder, they're in a hot pursuit of some 75 runs to accumulate a victory here. No ball, the signal once more. So I think the Gale, he came to him with his size 12 tonight and just going over. I think he needs to take another run up as his team's in once more to bowl to Lewis. A short, quick delivery, beating the batsman for some pace here. Joel Raymond, the batsman. So in is the Gale once more. Short delivery, crashing into the body of Raymond. Leg by the signal coming from the umpire, Trevor. Total moves up by one more to 17. So the Gale. This one is being swung down to short fine leg. One more to the total of the Frontline team. The Gale at the top of his marker, right arm over. We see the paddle being pulled out here. They run the first one hard. Will they come back for the second? Capel is after it. Capel manages to keep it inside the ropes, and he couldn't stop that 2 runs though. Total moves up to 20. 20 after 3. DJ. So this time I'll just like to take the time to launch up our sponsors. Remember, this competition could not have been possible without our sponsors. They have a huge part to play in this tournament. So our sponsors are as followed: the Strictly FX, Digicel Play, Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs, Sports Company of Trinidad, Carib, Stag, and some Bright, Oasis Water, Trinidad Fresh Juice, the Turbo Energy Drink, Flavorite, GLL Technologies, Ultimate Event, Big Screens Limited, the 123 Print, Cutting Edge Limited, Ricky Ragunan and Group of Company, and Johnny Walker Black. Stick your hands up, guys. A job well done by y'all. As you see, Breakhand, Ryan Brusco, better known as Breakhand, operating from the western end. He has bowled some two deliveries thus far and is over. The total now some 21 runs. So a full toss being struck straight to the short mid wicket. He has a shy. Had he hit, it would have been pretty close. The umpire would have had some work to do, but that wasn't to be. The non-striker lives to fight another day. Brusco. Wayward delivery. Wide the signal. So that brings an end to the 4th over. will be Karen Clark on the ball. Clark picking up the attack from the eastern end, or as we call it, the community center end. Oh, and he started out bad delivery. This will be a 7. So the total moves up by 7 to 29.
Work. To me, I be work.
So we see he's been greeted. Clark dispatched over the square leg boundary for a maximum of 7 runs. So if Frontline want to accumulate a victory here, they need to be smashing some more of those. So just a reminder to our lovely spectators, the 10,000 of you all who has gathered here tonight, just a reminder, if any spectator comes up with a catch, you all can head straight to the bar to collect 1 beer courtesy of us. So just a reminder, claim the catch, you get the beer. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and collect your beer. Yeah, you can go ahead. So that will be 7 more. Total moves up now to 36. So Karen is being roughed up a bit here. Clark is in once more. This one is hit high into the offside, over extra cover, 1 bounce into the fence. So the batsman really taking a liking to Clark here. Clark is being roughed up, as I just said.
That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Big old booty faces from Texas.
So this over going for some beating here. A full toss. I'm sure the batsman will be disgusted here. He should have been telling himself that what should have been 7 more. So at the end to the 5th over, the total now some 41
Looking
for 2.
For revenge. All summer 16, all summer 16, playing dirty, not clean. Out front for a season, looking like a damn football team. All in the same thing, all rapping one thing. Looking for revenge. All summer 16, all summer 16, playing dirty, not clean. Looking for revenge. All summer 16, all summer 16, playing dirty, not clean. Out front for a season, looking like a damn football team. All in the same thing.
I got broads in Atlanta. She's a in the family.
Yeah, so Brusco, he'll be coming back. He'll be bowling the 2 of us for this team tonight. Ryan Brusco hails all the way out of Maracas, St. Joseph. He has been a long-standing member of the winners team. As he is going to be driven down to long on, the fielder come around from long. Does the fielding? Will it be around? No. So, Capel, words of my brother Christmas, out your cock said, buddy, you're sleeping down there. Brusco runs in once more, right arm wrong. Pitches that leg break and it leaves the batsman. Good morning, Capel. As here we see Brusco's teams in once more, pitching and leaving. Really getting that ball to bite a bit. Brusco, he's known for these tricks, the leg breaks, the off breaks. He also have the bullet. As here we see right arm wrong once more. Hold on, as I said it, Brusco beats him with 2 leg break on the straighter one. Getting the wicket inside, Bobby.
Sting on you, Alexander.
Jeez, what an effect, DJ. As I take you back to the cricket, Brasco to 10-2. Oh, shot! Welcome, 10-2.
Oh, wait.
So just some 25 runs needed from some 8 legal deliveries. So it will take some getting here. 10-2, he needs to be swinging for the hills here. As you see, Brasco serves up the quicker delivery. And they scamper through for 1. So with that single, the total moves up to 51 and brings an end to the 6th over. So just 7 legal deliveries remaining. DJ.
This is finger holders are wet, man. Oh, Lord. Get from point A to point B. Let me get my key to success now. Let's get it. We are the front, the back, left, the right, the nice all inside of my all the same cause I'll huff your gal when I pull up all in my They claim they get more gal than me, but I just could never believe ya. All because you just gal I see when I roll it up with my Tito. My Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito, my Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito, my Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito, my Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito. My Tito, my Tito, my As I Tito, man, and she carry fuse. Roll a nigga like a foreign use. Stock rims, no shoes.
So 24 runs needed from 7. I bet 10-2 he'll want to be facing this. All of the 7 with ball in hand is Vijay. Vijay, he's not known for bowling, so let's see what he makes of this over here. It will be really interesting. If I'm not mistaken, I think Vijay is also the captain of this team. If I'm not mistaken. So Vijay into 10-2. This one will be this dispatch. This is 4 runs. So as I said it, Vijay is not known for ball in hand. So it will be a really, really exciting over. 6 deliveries remaining. 20 to get from 6. Who's your money on here? The next 3 deliveries will tell this game. Vijay to Sanka. Sorry, Vijay to 10-2. Oh, shoot! As I said it, Vijay got ripped up by 10-2 here.
Look on that girl. Me never see a girl with a bad song yet. Me never see a girl with a bad song yet. Girl, me never see a girl like you. You want to see a she a ice and wine, ice and wine.
Yeah, so hands on hips. Vijay once more wide signal being confirmed now by the umpire. The keeper is not happy, but just a reminder, the umpire's decision is final. So 63 the total now. Vijay to 10-2. Oh my word! As I said it, Vijay got roughed here.
Why this make you feel like though? Why this make you feel like though? Why this make you feel like though? Yeah. Until you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your back, if you broke off your back.
So this over thus far going for some 19 runs, 2-7, a wide, and the 4. Three legal. One was a wide. So 5 runs needed. Oh my Lord! Vijay, you just cost your team. What is he doing? It's all over as I said it. Vijay is not known for bowling, and he proved me right. So Frontline walking away with an easy victory here at the end.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So, just a reminder, we do have man of the match here. And our man of the match tonight, it goes as followed. 1 over, some 6 and coming down at the end and striking some 33 runs from some 6 balls. This will be after the youngster with the little afro, Ian Tinto.